Alright, so this is like an expansion part that will probably never get seen, but here's the top floor of the Rideau Center, because I realized I left some stuff out about the Rideau Center, or about the history that's going to go on or whatever. So you got the cinemas. This is probably like this part right here, the top floor of the cinema, and the roof part is like probably like the most like retro part of Rideau, like that still maintains that kind of 80s character of it a little bit. But yeah, some shitty movies there. Whatever. Then you got the roof part right here. Over there is the Sears. I made like maybe like 6 little videos of like the building that's gonna be like destroyed, which is right there, and like Rideau Street or whatever, just to get like some of the architecture down, because you know I think it's really important. I did it in the light, you know, I didn't say anything or anything, like I didn't do no narration like I'm doing now, but you know, I don't know, I thought it was like important to capture that in the light. But yeah, like this is the roof part, man. I always thought this was like a really cool, and like I say, it kind of maintains that old school presence. There's more over there, like there's a path right here. But I also wanted to mention that the Sears, which is closed down now, the top 2 floors are being converted into a Nordstrom from the States. And see, I just wanted to do this here. Get that cool little path. There's more over here, but I'm not really going to walk there. See, there's that there. At the bay over there, whatever. Yeah, but I just wanted to capture this cool little path, man. Look at that. It's like a little known fact. Not a lot of people come up here. But all these, like, the glass structure, which is kind of like what, like, the bottom part of the entrance and what the past bus mall was like glass. That's kind of like the theme of the mall that was supposed to be, like the glass and the steel. So I just wanted to do that. But yeah, this top 2 floors of the Sears are going to be converted to a Nordstrom, and the bottom floor of the Sears is going to be converted into a, well, it's not going to be converted. That's where the, well, it will be converted. That's where the food court is actually going to go now. They're going to move that from where it is presently to apparently to the whole first floor of where the Sears used to be, or like the basement floor or whatever. Which makes me realize that in my videos, I'm probably going to post this like just written form in the description. But when I mentioned the floors of the Ogilvy building, I said like 1, 2, 3, 4, but there's 5 floors, and the 2nd and 3rd floor is like the section that got expanded in 1917, and then the 4th floor, which I call the 3rd floor, is the one that got expanded in 31, and then the 5th floor, which I call the 4th floor, is what got expanded in 37. There's the Arts Court where Tom Green did his thing. Was the former courthouse, and there's the jail right there. Actually, I didn't mention this, but I will now. I found also University of Ottawa. I found a Neo Geo in there with Samurai Showdown 3 in the jail once, but that was like in the 2000s. There's the Dome at Tabaret, whatever. There's the building. So the 5th floor is not the 4th floor, but it's the 4th expansion, and that was done in 37. And the 3rd is not the 3rd expansion is the 4th floor. I took it by expansions and not floors, I'm sorry. So there's what's going to get demolished, that top part, and then the rest is going to stay kind of. And as you might or may or not know, there's the extra part of the glass. The parking lot is brand new. Used to go all the way up to here. Used to connect to this thing. Well, I mean, it still does, but I mean, the floor used to go all the way up to here. Now it doesn't. God. Just gonna go over here to get shots of Rideau there. So now, as you can see, these construction workers down here Well, none of them are there now, but they were. Well, you can see there's construction stuff. They're getting ready to like demolish it and maintain it at the same time. There you got the Rideau Street. This is all the parking lot. That's where the bank used to be. Tom Green did his thing. That's where that weird fucking thing, just like, I don't know what it was, but it was just like a blank two-story building used to be. Get a better shot of Rideau down there. Yeah. So this is what's going to happen with the new thing on top of the Sears thing that I mentioned with the Nordstrom and the food court, is they're going to expand the mall from here and then connect it to the old Ogilvy building. So it's going to be a whole bunch of new stores in here in this parking lot, I guess. Maybe the whole thing, I don't know, but they're supposed to connect it to the Ogilvy building. I just wanted to go here. Here's the exits to the theaters, but I just wanted to go here for one reason. When I was a kid, like my sister had, when I was a kid, my sister was in her teens, and I was, you know, like, we're 4 years apart, whatever, and she had to kind of like bring me along when it was like March break, so she kind of had to babysit me while my mom was at work, so she brought me along with her friends once, you know, like she was a teen, so she was like, you know, experimenting in drugs or whatever. So we came here with our friends, and they were like smoking pot around here, and this is like really, like, hardly anybody comes up here, but they got cameras or whatever, and they were smoking pot right here, and the cop came and like right away, like, they threw away the joint. He was like, hey, what are you guys doing up here? But like, he knew clearly what they were doing, but like, he didn't really care. He just wanted them to stop, I guess, and get out of here. So yeah, they left, and then yeah, that's about it. Get some more. Yeah, yo, you got the you got the roof thing with the cage over there that I kind of filmed earlier. Kind of reminds me like that scene in The Dark Knight where it's like they're talking about, like, he's talking with the orphan, you know, or Dark Knight Rises, I mean, he's talking with the orphan about Batman coming back or whatever. I don't know, kind of reminds me of that. So, I'm a loser, but I like to film nice old buildings, kind of. Oh shit, you can see inside. I just want to film a little bit more here. Arcades down that way. Well, I mean, it's on this side of the street, but whatever. Rideau Street. You are definitely losing your grunginess from the 90s. And with this expansion of the mall, you're definitely going to lose it even more. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. You can see inside. Those stairs in there. I'm pretty sure, like, some of these things, like, I remember, not on these floors, but